Hey guys, welcome back. And hope you guys had a good Memorial Day yesterday. But let's see what we have in store today. All right, let's start with the hourly. Hourly, like we said, is still bullish. And lots of liquidity building up here. So there's equal highs at the 30,000. So that would be a good place to target on a lower time frame, and then maybe a turn in event. I don't know. So we'll have to see. Right. So this is also, this turned bearish but bullish again. So just looking at this right now, this could be an entry right here. I'm not taking this trade because market's not open yet. I'm just marking what I see. That's a 2-hour trade right there. And then we can go to 1 minute and see what this level here lines up with this big black candle. I don't know if that's deemed as an order block, but what we are going to do is we're going to wait. I'm going to wait. But I do think we're targeting those equal highs up there. So right, guys, let me know if you can hear me okay, if the sound's good. Just type a Y or something. Okay, so on the challenge page, what I've done is I have posted the direction as I saw it before the market opened. And until it changes, I am only going to stick to that direction. Right, good. Sounds good. And maybe price runs off here, guys, and went go straight up there without me taking any trades, which is fine. I need to see a very specific setup. This is consolidation. This looks like manipulation. It goes in line with what we want. And if we see some structure going to the upside, that could indicate that we're ready to go up there. But let's wait and be patient. And if it doesn't set up, guys, I'm not going to take a trade. I've got the account open. It's ready. It's in front of me. But I'll have to just... Right, so market's open. Not in a hurry. Yeah, so this is this low to that high. That's 50%. And I think on the hourly there was a nice bounce earlier. Okay, so now that we're in this area, I'm not going to just say buy. Now I need, so we're in a discount. That's fine. We need to see the setup. This looks like, this is consolidation. This look like manipulation, but now I'm waiting for the actual setup. If I don't get it, then it's fine. Then I'm not taking any trades. And again, guys, this is education purposes and not me giving financial advice or force you guys to take any trades. Like I said, paper trade, practice with me, and you're not going to miss the boat if we make money on this account. This is to practice. This is to get better as traders, psychologically and disciplined and all of that. So just be mindful of that. All right, so just to show you guys, I'm still watching this, but we're running these equal highs here. We've got equal highs up here. We're running these equal highs here, breaking down. I don't know if we need to do something lower down first. There's a level here that we could go to. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try, if something's not setting up strongly in front of me, I'm going to wait for us to run liquidity and then give me an opportunity to trade that liquidity. Let's see what happens here. And it's got to be simple, guys. If it can't be a random trade. It just can't be a random trade. So we gotta stick to check London's low, which is this one here, or this one here. Is this one London low? So this one actually lines up with. Just want to show you that low there, and then a bigger gap. This big gap. So there could be liquidity resting there. I thought earlier this was consolidation, manipulation to then expand, but we just touched it and never got a, I mean, there was entries here, but I didn't take any trades there. Okay. So if we really feel strong about a short, which I'm not going to take, this is most probably where you want to enter. This white candle here, a test of that. That's a fair value gap, but that's below, that's in discount still. Remember, you want to get in on premium, so you want to see price spike in there to sell. Alrighty, let's do this one. That one's that. This one's 15 minutes. Okay. Yep, that low lines up with the fair value gap here, so we could run that and then bounce higher. I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, this is a 4 hour. I'm just going to mark this out. If you go on a 4 hour, you want to see that that low get run first into that 50% to bounce from that. So I'm just going to wait, and just to show you on the 1 hour, this is what I looked at earlier. It was this swing here to this high there. and that low touched that 50%. So that was the bounce. That was consolidation, manipulation, expansion. So we could bounce from here to continue higher. And remember, that's the structure I'm looking for. And I'm going to be patient till I get it. And if I don't get it, guys, I'm not taking a trade. That's the things you got to tell yourself. You're here, you're calm, you're not anxious, you're not desperate, you're looking for something very specific. I've already, and that's why I've posted the direction up front. So I can't change my mind. Bullish. And until the market changes drastically, I'm sticking to that direction. I cannot take a short. I'm not saying you guys must just jump on buys. I'm saying this could well be a perfect short up here. Let me just show you guys. This could be a very possible short stop above here and run lower. Very much. If you want to take it, it's up to you. I'm not taking it. I'm sticking to exact rules because I want to prove that if you stick to your rules, you can manage your emotion, you can manage your expectation, and we know in what I do and how we're going to trade, we are going to have losers. And there's a very good chance that my first trade will be a loser, but that's fine. But I do also know if I'm taking this trade 10 times in a row exactly, I'm going to win more than I lose. So that's what you got to tell yourself. You got to stick to it. And we're going to talk about it every single day. You guys are going to hate me for it, but we're going to do it. I've also said in the challenge that I've posted, I was calm and excited. I was very eager to start, but not eager to just jump into any trades, just to start and get it going because I want to see what we can do here. And hopefully it, I don't know, adds some sort of value to you guys. Okay, so let's see how price behaves here. See what we can see now, it's not respecting that level. It's actually pushed through. Yes, it can still drop from here, but remember we are bullish. So some people might think this is equal highs, this is the structure, this is the bounce, let's short here. And this is where some people might get caught out. This can still drop, guys. But I'm sure if you take this more often in the wrong, against the trend, you might regret it. Okay, there you go. This is where people get nervous, saying, what the hell? And there's the equal highs up there. Be nice to get some sort of a, I don't know, maybe some sort of a pullback here. Even around this, maybe down there in this fair value gap. Let's just break that, close that, come back, see if we can get a setup here. This is the area of interest, guys, for me at least. Great to see a punch into that 50% there. Alright, so it looks like we're pushing higher. Okay, now that fair value gap, the top of that fair value gap is, I mean, this could be a breakaway gap to run up in there and even higher. But now all you got to do is, I mean, I'm going to look for entry to come down into this fair value gap if we don't run up into that right away. Guys, even if it runs away, that's fine. There's no need to panic. And I'm also not going to jump in here just to catch the wave up into that equal highs. I'll rather get price come back down here and see if we can get it up there. Remember, consolidation, manipulation, expansion, look for pullback to continue. Okay, let's see. Are we going to get the swing high to send it lower? I'm also very cognizant about this black candle here. So I'm wondering if we come down, are we going to bounce here and leave that open? So I'm thinking now, do I take the trade at 50 or do I take it down here? Fair value gap is the value. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to target to enter here. if we obviously come down. If we bounce there and go higher, then that's opportunity missed, and not the end of the world. And if we run that equalize, I'm not going to enter down here, guys. Then I'm going to wait. And the reason I'm going to target this area here to enter, if we haven't taken that out yet, that swing low there, that could be liquidity for us to run through it, to touch this, run that liquidity, and then bounce. Down, down, down. All right, so we made a swing point now. So let's see if we're going to take that out or actually come down to seek low price to go higher. Righty, let's see. Only risking 0.5%, guys. Not in yet. So what we could do is we could maybe set the parameters so we can track it on this account. If the swing point turns that to be the entry to go higher, that's fine. That just means I'm missing this entry because that swing to that's 50% right there. I'm not going to take this one because this could quite easily pop down, take me out, and then go higher. I'm rather going to wait for this area to be tapped. Guys, I'm not going for a 10R trade here. I'm looking for these highs here. So this is most probably just going to 1R trade. Depends on where I'm getting in. Getting close. So now we're there. So if I enter down here, guys, I would have been sweating right now. So I'm gonna, and guys, even if I enter here, this thing could go completely lower. Well aware of that. So if it bounce here, just means this is just a breakaway gap, and it's not interested to rebalance this now. And just one of those things. Look, I knew there was a possibility that it will bounce here and go without me, but where do I put? I can't. I mean, I could put my stop down here, but then I would rather get in below this low. And I do think maybe it's going to run without me here. So So if we've taken the trade at the 50%, guys, I would have tapped out here, and that would have been just over a 1 hour trade. And that's all you need. You don't need, I mean, if I get down in, if I got in down here, much better trade, a little bit more R. But yeah, that's how it goes. It's probably going to pop here. It would be nice if we were entered down here. But hey, tomorrow's another day. It's not the end of the world. Okay, take that off. There will be more entries. Struggling to get there. It'll probably pop now, but you want to see a more aggressive pop than that. Okay, so this trade is out, guys. I'm canceling that because we're running all of this up here. So it all depends on how price is going now. So we're still bullish on the 15 minutes. It's very bullish. H1 is pretty bullish. We could potentially look at. I'm very nervous of taking this trade because this could be a bounce to come lower. And I don't know. That's fine. I'm taking it. Patience, guys. Patience. That doesn't mean if I don't take a trade now that I won't take one in a PM session. I might. We might. So here we go. A fair value gap. But we just ran liquidity. So I need to think about this one. Yep, the 30,000 we spoke about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we said we're going 30,000 because it was so bullish. And sure enough, we turned around and we never did it. And yep, we did it. That's a big number, guys. Consumer forecast. What's that? Is that news today? Okay, so there's no red folder today, so that's okay. All right, let's see. Has anybody taken any trades and made money? Maybe this area is good for something. I'll put it on. I don't know what we're going to target. We'll probably just target the high and see if something pops up. Do you guys think we're going to bounce higher or we're going to smash lower? So the one thing I'm sitting and I'm thinking, are we going to run this range, maybe down to this fair value gap, or are we going to bounce there? I would have preferred us taking this here and then go higher. That's why I'm not taking this trade on my prop challenge, because this would have been more high probability than this. And this again is consolidation, manipulation, expansion, should bounce, but I'm worried about this area that we haven't taken down yet. So we'll see. Maybe I should try it. Anything that puts me off is that we add these equal highs. Okay, so if I can't make a decision, that means I'm not taking a trade till it's crystal clear for me to take something. But we can still see how this plays out. So let's see. I want to show you guys why I'm sketchy to take this trade. This is the range on the 15-minute, right? It's from there to there. If I enter up here, my stop is down here. This range 50% is where my stop is. So if this thing on a high on a 15-minute decide to come lower to this black candle here, leaves me with very little room to, and I'm actually going to take that off because it leaves me with very little room. I'd rather take a long here and wait for the market to set up a nice structure to go higher. That's all I'm saying. So what I need to do is mark out this body here. See, that lines up with that black body as well. The other thing that I'm keeping in mind is we went up, we went down, didn't give me my entry. We went up, we came down, didn't give me my entry. This is all liquidity building up. So at some point we are going to come down to run all those liquidities. So I'm just going to be the patient duck today. And I said to you guys, don't expect me to take 20 trades because I'm going to consider a lot of stuff. And for me, this is not, I know it's a challenge, And for me, this is far more important than just a challenge. For me, this is more, hey guys, let's talk about it and find the most, the most A plus setups that we think got a best chance of obviously playing out. And let's take those. Because if we're wrong on those, we really made a good decision on taking a quality trade. If it doesn't play out, then it's fine. But I can tell you, more of them will play out. If this thing tapped us in, profit today, and we're done. It's a 10K account, 0.5% is $50. $50 is $50. It adds up. As those $50 amounts grow, I'm going to risk more. And even 0.5% then becomes more. So ta-da. Let me know what you guys, if you've got done anything today on trading. Okay, so now we didn't bounce here and we refused to go higher. So what's it going to be? Are we going to slice through to go lower? And at this point, I can't take a short either because my bias is long. So even if this sets up a short to go down to this area, I'm just gonna be fine with it. I'm just doing this, guys, for annotations. I'll post this. Let's do it like this, just to. Oh, sorry, it was. Sorry. I was looking at something else. 50% was up here. Discounted entry was here. Okay, copy this image. Okay, before I do that, I just want to do this. Sorry, make it green. Just consolidation. Sorry guys, I'll give you guys a center better view now. Just want to mark this out. Manipulation, let's put that at the bottom. That's fine. And then the expansion phase. I'll make that purple. Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna take a screenshot here just so we can see it. Copy. Now you guys can see it. All right. I'm gonna leave all of that there so you guys can see. I've posted this on Discord just to show you guys. We had liquidity, we waited for consolidation, there was manipulation, expansion, waited for that entry, that was the range, and unfortunately it didn't play out. Well, it didn't give me my entry though, but we got an entry at the 50%. All right, so even with this, we didn't get entry here. If we enter there, stop would be, that would be your target. So that's another 1R. So if we had this one and this one, that's 2R for the day and that's done. But just didn't get it, and that would have been a 1% on the account. Guys, any questions this far? Okay, let's see. So slowly grinding higher again. Guess it's one of those things. Where price is just gonna grind. What you must remember, all these lows are generating liquidity as well. I know we're very bullish right now, but we could stall and run these. I don't say it's going to happen now, but I'm just saying, just be careful. All right, so let's see comments. Entry at 972. 972. All right. Waiting. Okay, so you're waiting for the 50% pullback. Okay, but now your range has moved. So what I'm saying now, and why I'm not taking a trade, this was a clear setup, and we spoke about it. This was clear consolidation, manipulation. We wanted to see if we're going to manipulate and bounce. We did. Came back. We did say this could be a problem. And maybe I should have taken off my position there, but I was looking for a discounted entry. That is discount, but this is the fair value gap that I was looking for. That's the rules, and we would have had a nice trade. This, on the other hand, was another entry. We just didn't get the pullback into that level, so we didn't get an entry there as well. Now, these are pretty small compared to what we've experienced earlier. Normally, if you want to push these trades and really just want to push it, that's an entry on its own right there. And that's your 1, 2R right there. I don't take that because I don't know why. No reason. We haven't run this. So, but anyways, this could be another entry now. Already pinned there in that fair value gap. That's a 1R right there. If you enter down here, stop there, right there. I don't know if we're going to get a... I'm not taking this trade. So, like I said to you guys, I'm going to trade very conservatively. So, it might look like I'm too scared to take entries, but that's fine. It doesn't align with what I was looking for. It aligns, but not 100%. And we've established this risk down here. Now we could run higher and never come back to this, only get back to these levels 5 years from now. But I've also seen where price is boom, spin here and then bounce back up. Guys, if you walk away from a trading day where you mapped it out exactly and you weren't tapped in, I know it's a bit of a sour feeling because that's where you want to enter, right? But if you stayed out and did not try to jump in anything recklessly up here, that's also a good day. That's a tick off your accomplished checklist of trading. Because remember, what we're doing here is try to be patient and to be disciplined. The disciplined trader always wins. And let me tell you guys, I have sat in the past for 2 weeks straight. Nothing happens. I don't get my entries. And that's just what it is. And then there's other days where these entries set up 3-4 times back to back. And then you make a killing. And maybe you guys got a different strategy. Maybe you took a bunch of trades here and make good money, which is great. The best thing is we did say it's a bullish day and we moved bullish. We did look at this consolidation, look like manipulation, expansion. That could have thrown people off to take a short because there's equal lows down here. But we stuck to the rules and we didn't get a trade, or I didn't get a trade, but it played out. And that's the most important part. And if you manage your risk from a stop down here to there, to here, to here, to here, I mean, that's more than a 2R already. And you would have still be in the trade. There's definitely going to be a sell opportunity, guys, because if you look at this, that's your consolidation, manipulation through that low. Didn't take that. This is equal lows now. There's the expansion. There's your fair value gap. So nothing stops us from coming back down to this fair value gap and then bounce higher. And see 50% of the range. It's up here now, so 50% of that fair value gap. Right, let's see. Are we going to get anything further? Come on. It's a nice bounce there for 1R if we take that high out. Come on, let's see. Are we gonna push it or we price thin? What's happening? I mean, price is very overextended right now. Not because we took all-time highs out, just because price has been moving a lot. Just want to look at something. Yeah. Big, big, big opening gap. Right, so gotta be seeing what's happening now. Running that high. Let's see if this is going to be aggressive push below this low. A little bit of consolidation now. Let's see. Looks like it wants to push higher. Ta-ra-ra-ra. Ta-da. Wants to, but it's stuck. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so I wonder what the next target's going to be. What's the next level? And there we push, push, push. Come on. What's it gonna be? Let's see. Righty. Nothing much to say, guys, because all-time highs is all-time highs. So every dip is an opportunity to buy to go higher, I guess. And looking at the 15-minute and 1 hour, we're still very bullish. So back into this favorite gap, pushing higher. I mean, I don't think that was a. So see, it's not pulling back deep enough. So it's just punching and going, punching and going. Dun, dun, dun. What do you guys think? PM session, will it give us better opportunities? Come on. It's like the action is gone now. I thought we are going to have a nice short. And then that was it. Well, not a nice short, a nice setup on a pullback. Mm-hmm. Dun, dun, dun. And price as this, it's pretty, that's the time you get bored. Normally I would get up and walk away because there's no value for me here, and I'll come back later for see if there's any opportunities. Dun, dun, dun. What do you guys think is the next target? Dun, 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 dun. Right, so like we said, price is pretty extended, and but we'll have to see. Let's see, 30,000, 30,200. Geez, I think this thing can potentially go to that. Let's see if I can work it out quickly. Okay, so that's 2.5 standard deviations. I was going to look at standard deviations as well. Just want to see something. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I guess. All right, we'll have to see. All right, so any trades, guys? Did anybody of you take any trades today? Let me know. Interesting to hear who took what. Because if you were on the bull side, I think you guys would have made some nice cash. All right, so okay, that's good. It's a nice long. I missed my entry, unfortunately, but we're gonna catch them tomorrow. Tomorrow or the day after or the day after. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Is it gonna be right? Let's see if the macro time, if that does something to the market. If not, I think I'll call it a day, and then I'll see you guys then. Back at PM session. Then we can see what's cooking. But for now, I would like to see, for me to come back in a PM session to take a trade, I would like to see price come down into this area down here and then set up a nice long again. A nice one. But I doubt that we're going to see anything. This is consolidating. Maybe we see a what you call it, a spike down to go higher. I don't know. Let's see. All right, let's see if this black candle is going to bounce below that 50. Let's see if we can go make new highs. Literally tapping that 50% there. Right, it's below it now. Let's see if it's going to slice right through it, or we're actually going to bounce up. I've seen this set up a lot of times, guys, where we don't take those highs out and then just slice down. Okay, there's like an OTE type of thing that's 75% now. But we could see price actually run through it. Because the price has been overextended and could potentially come down to this low here. This area. If it slices lower, then that's probably a place where it could bounce. But let's see. All right, so we got 30 seconds. Then we go into macro time. take this off because I think we're going to go run these lows here. So far, nothing's happening with the macro. So let's see if we're going to bounce there. Okay, it looks like it wants to bounce higher. This is still not a long I would take, personally. As much as it can work, it's too high up. I would rather get price lower down first. I wonder what this is planning to do. We're just going to stick around. I still think we might bounce here. Maybe we work our way down. And what I want to do, so I'll go to the 15 minutes. I just want to see if that's still the area. Right, so 50% now is in line with this fair value gap here. So I'm taking that off. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this. And I'll make this, make it a gray fair value gap. That's the 15-minute fair value gap. Then we're going to do it right like this. And we'll bring it in so we all can see it. Go back to the 1 minute. And we know now where we think price should get to. So in this case, if you feel strong that price is on the decline, you could look for setups like this. There's your 50%. That's a 1R, that's a 2R. You know, wait for those expansions and pullbacks. Expansions and pullback, not little candles. I'm talking about that. Expansion, pullback. Expansion, clear expansion through lows. Keep it tight and don't overtrade because that could catch you out. But I do think this is where we're going to get to through this level. Maybe bounce there to go higher. I don't know. It all depends on what price wants to do. Like that's a nice slice through. Let's see where this cancel. This candle's going to close. Let's see. All right, so Let's maybe take a trade just to show you guys. Let's see if we can get back to that 50% there. Screen line here. There's no fair value gap here, so maybe that's not a good place to take a trade. It's not forming any fair value gaps, but that is the swing point that broke that structure. So this could still be hey, just missed it. See if we can get it down to this low to keep your stop above there. Pretty much a 1R trade, just over 1R. Let's see. Hopefully we don't bounce. And guys, this is not a A+ trade at all. There's lots of risk involved here. But if you believe this is where we're going, that's where I would enter. I would have entered up there. But yeah, it was just spiking around. So I think if I hit this TP here, I'm just gonna jump off, and then I'll see you guys a bit later in the PM session. I did not take a trade today on the prop challenge, just so you guys know. And I did some posts there in the Discord, so go have a read, and then yeah, hopefully we'll get something a bit later. Come on, penny pin pin. Alright, so still like this high to hold here. That's why my stops there. That was the high that sends price to this structure here. Come on, you can do it. You can, you want to, you can. Dun, dun, dun. Right, we don't want to bounce now. We want to push through. Let's see. Just give us the 600 bucks. Just give it. Just give it. Okay, so now we're printing equal lows. We've noticed when we do print equal lows, price normally bounce from there. So if this is not the case, just reducing it there, just in case we decide to go higher. Okay, so all we got to do now is take that low out, and then we can secure that profit. Okay. All right, so that money is in. Not too bad. It's a small scalp that was. And yeah, all that was this swing right there. But anyways, guys, thanks for joining this AM session. I'll see you guys back at the PM session. Hopefully we get a nice entry and setup for me to get going on this prop challenge. Unfortunately, didn't get an entry earlier, but that's fine. We'll see later, and then if not, we'll see something if there's anything tomorrow. Guys, thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys a bit later. Take care. Cheers. Bye.